I've said this, and I said this to Deng Xiaoping in the Himalayas, and I've said this to every world leader. It's never, never, never been a good bet to bet against the American people. Never, never, never.
Can I break this video down? Juan, you're gonna hate me. I'm so sorry. Juan's like, yeah, I love when you do video breakdowns, Dana. These are great. Welcome back to the show. Dana Loesch here with you. You can listen coast to coast, watch the simulcast. Okay, first off, let me just address what was said. And then Deng Xiaoping, dude. What? Who is he talking about? Does he mean Xi Jinping? Like the commie Chinese leader? Not a peep from anyone in the media on this, really. I just need a pulse check on these zombies that are running these publications. Not a single peep from you people. I don't care if it was your beloved grandfather that said something like this. You make fun of it. Because it should be, if you can't make fun of this, you're a soulless meat sack. You're a soulless meat sack and you're getting nothing for Christmas. That's it. How do you not? Dude, it's like 16 candles. It's like a movie scene. Okay, so I want to break this down because I got to give props to the female and the male that are standing on either side of him. And you could see it. The guy had a real good poker face. You could see there was a hint of question that passed over his face when the president said, Deng Xiaoping, which in the Himalayas, what? But the girl, the lady, you could tell she caught that and was like, what? And it registered. She caught herself. Like they knew they were on the national stage and they were trying to keep it legit, right? So let's just walk through what is now my favorite video soundbite so far of this month. Go ahead.
I've said this, and I said this to Deng Xiaoping.
And then she looks right back at him like, I'm sorry, what? Deng Xiaoping, what did you just say? And you could see her pursed lips together. She just looked at him and went, what? The other guy, like his eyebrows were up real high. I love watching people's expressions on stuff. I can't tell you how many videos of this, these walkthroughs and stuff I've seen. So the guy's like, wait, what? And you could tell his eyebrows dropped just a little bit. And he's like, oh, here we go. But it's like he expected this out of Biden. She didn't. And she just looks at him. The way her head jerked and looked at him right after he said that was something. But then it gets weird. So after he says Deng Xiaoping and they're just standing there, then it's like, is he wearing like a shot collar where if someone is standing behind the scenes and they're on the campaign and they're like, oh, it needs more energy. My mom has candles, and I'm not going to lie, I got some too for Christmas, where you can do the remote with them. Those things are amazing, right? Mine are made in Taiwan, thank you. Hers are China. And there's a remote, and you can blink, 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 like with the remote. You know what I'm talking about. So it's like someone did that to him. Like they got a shock collar on him, and they're then back with the remote, like trying to get him to not be boring and sleepy. So go ahead, because he gets him riled up, and it's just out of nowhere and awkward.
Himalayas, and I've said this to every world leader.
Dying still.
It's never, never.
To the mic. Now he leans over, and the guy is like, "What the hell's happening here?" They're both amused. One thing that you can tell from both of their faces is that they are amused. She is suppressing a chortle, which is kind of like a choky laugh. She's suppressing it. And you can tell. And the guy is just looking like, yep. I mean, the guy's like, has the expression of, this is my drunk friend. You know what I mean? Like when you're at the bar and one of your friends who's maybe had a couple, maybe a pint too many, starts making a joke and it's just awkward, not funny, but you find it funny. That's like him. She's just trying not to laugh. But okay, so again, weird. Go ahead.
Never been a good bet to bet against the American people. Never, never, never.
Now. And okay, so she starts nodding her head, and the guy that's on the other side of him is like, I don't know what this means, but I guess it's Tilly time. It's Tilly time. We're gonna throw down. And then he starts clapping like, yeah, fight, yes, love that. That's the only. Who knows what the hell this guy's saying, but it sounds like he's talking about fights right now, and I'm down with that. And she just starts nodding her head. She turns into a bouncer, like, Tilly time. It's the funniest. This is so funny. I can't tell you how many times I watched this video. I watched it the first time and I literally LOL. Normally I'm lying when I write that. I'm not LOLing at all. I'm just like, I'm somewhat amused and my facial expression hasn't changed. I laughed like a loon out loud. I LOL'd loudly when I saw this video. I love the guy's expression. He's like, yeah, Tilly time. Yeah. And she just starts nodding her head like, Oh my gosh. It's just precious. I'm sorry. Go with me simulcast guys. She's like, I'm not going to laugh. And he's like, yeah, what? Fight? Yes. Yes. And she nods her head and he's like, yeah, Tilly time. Anyway, you know what? Where's the bad lip reading people? I want the bad lip reading people. You remember the one that we played where it was they were dubbing Matt Gaetz and Kevin McCarthy in a fight? I brought the tiger. It was hysterical. They need to do that for this. Honestly, some days that's the only way I can take politics, and I work in this business.
It's almost like when Biden just speaks normally. It sounds like it's the lip reading thing.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? You make a really good point here because they would only serve to make him look smarter and sound smarter because at least they're like more coherent, more, a little bit more consistent with their speech and stuff. I don't know.